Yo, what is it do, Persian gang? Is it do Kasuna Gaming? We're live here, and as you can see, we are indeed waiting for E3 to begin. I have the face cam set up. So yeah, for anyone here, just let me know how things are going. Let me know if you're watching E3, and we can start talking about this before. We have 30 minutes before E3 starts, so just you can give me some of your predictions. That's the point of me starting early. So, yeah, I'm just making sure that the stream's going all well. Indeed, it is. So, let me just get this here. Yo, indeed, we need to get hype, dude. Hype is literally what we need right now. Get very hype. Now, I don't do a lot of face cam, so yeah. Let me just leave Discord up so I don't have to freaking open that tab again. And then I'm just gonna announce it to everyone. Now I did start a little bit early. And that's just because I was ready. I had everything ready. So I've had streamer mode on Discord enabled for a while. Alrighty. Is the audio levels good? Let me actually check here. I'm gonna actually check and see how the audio levels are. Oh crap, wrong video. Let's see, because I have these headphones on and I want to know if it gives out good audio. I know you can hear everything that happens in the broadcast. Alrighty, yeah, you can hear me. You can hear me. Now, I will be turning that down just so that you can hear me fine. And there we go. So, yeah. What do you guys want to talk about? We have 30 minutes left. I can't really do much here because I don't have the computer. So, yeah. Man, you guys have no clue how long it took to draw the picture for the thumbnail. Dude, we better get a Smash port or Smash 5. Dude, I said the same thing. If we don't get any Smash news at all, then I'm going to be royally surprised at Nintendo if we don't get any sort of Smash news. That would instantly, yeah, you're right. That would instantly win E3 right there. There's literally no arguing with that. That would literally win E3. No argument can really be made about that. I was also thinking about live streaming to Twitch as well at the same time, but that would kill my internet, guys. That would kill the internet. So, yeah. Now I set an alarm to watch. Oh snap! It's starting. It's starting, guys. Well, it's not quite starting. Oh, it is. Well, the stream started, But yeah, it seems like the stream started, but nothing else is happening yet. Since 11:30 did just hit. The actual presentation starts at 12. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, guys. I kind of want a new PMD on the Switch or a new PMD period. I have no clue. Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon something. Actually, let me Google that. I have no clue what that is. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, Google was a failure. Yeah, I figured I figured you were talking about something along the lines of Pokemon. Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon was good, but it died super quickly. It was fun. It was fun. I kind of want another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as well. Honestly, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. Most of all, I want another Animal Crossing game, and I don't care what console it's on. It could be on the Switch, it could be on the 3DS. I just want another Animal Crossing game, okay? Because Animal Crossing New Leaf has had its time. I mean, the game is starting to finally die now. So a game has had its time when it takes this long to die. I need to reinstall Gates to Infinity and Super Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, I haven't played Gates to Infinity. I heard that it's pretty good. Yeah, I want Animal Crossing on the Switch more so. I don't even have a Switch, and I'm still saying I want it on the Switch because I know that if they just put another Animal Crossing game on the Wii U or on the 3DS, then all the people that own a Switch would complain about it. And really, it only makes sense to have it on the Switch anyway. So, like, the thing is, ever since the Switch came out, people have been complaining nonstop about games not being on the Switch because we have freaking we had freaking Fire Emblem Echoes come out on the 3DS. People started complaining about it not being on the Switch. We had Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon revealed. People are complaining about it not being on the Switch. I mean, why? Why does that need to be complained about? I mean, at least we're getting new games to begin with. To be fair, the Wii U, I feel like the Wii U isn't dead. Personally, I feel like it's not dead, but a lot of people plea otherwise. So yeah, but the Wii U did have its lifespan. As soon as the Switch came out, the Wii U like nobody touched it ever again. Dude, I swear, like that's an agreeable statement. And the thing is, if it's running on the same engine, I mean, I don't see why people are expecting a mainstream Pokemon game on the Switch this soon anyway. I mean, it took them a year just to put a mainstream Pokemon game on the 3DS. I mean, when the 3DS came out, they released Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, and those were still DS games, normal DS games. I mean, why would we have gotten a 3DS game, a 3DS Pokemon game right off the bat? I mean, Game Freak, they don't do what people tell them they should do. They do what they think should work, and it works. I mean, the Wii U is just a Smash 4 machine for me. Relatable, relatable. I'm gonna be sipping my internet tears this entire time while people get salty. Mods are what keep the Wii U alive, dude. Mods are what keep the 3DS alive, to be fair. And the 3DS is still, gonna go on for a while. And that's the thing. People are complaining about why the 3DS is getting certain games and as opposed to the Switch getting it. Well, the problem is the Switch is a hybrid console. No one wants to go buy a $200 console just to play a Pokemon game. I mean, eventually, a lot of us are going to upgrade anyway, eventually. But at least give us a year to upgrade before they just release all the game, every single game on the Switch, because people, people don't. Money is not an abundance. Money does not come in abundance. Like, give the 3DS 1.5 more years tops. I give the 3DS a few more than that, but that's just me. Ugh. I'd say the 3DS would get maybe 3, 4 more years, and that's just based on how long the DS lifespan was. The DS lifespan went on for longer than expected, and the DS wasn't even a failure. The DS was a huge success, but with the 3DS being a quote unquote failure, Nintendo they kind of brought it up. So it kind of shows that even with the failure of a console, if you release if you release the right stuff for it, then people it won't then the quote unquote failure wouldn't matter to say. Yeah, the 3DS did start off slow. I mean, everyone called it a failure, and that's the thing about the Switch that's got me worried. The Switch started off fast, so it kind of gets me to. And the thing is, ever since the Switch has been released, the Nintendo community has been so toxic. Like, we cannot get a single game for any console other than the Switch without people feeling justified to complain. I mean, I don't see the problem. I mean, if they don't want to release a game for the Switch, then they don't have to. I mean, that's up to the person. That's up to the people making the games. And it could be that the games were designed to work on such console rather than the Switch. It only makes sense. But the only complaint I really have is that we're not getting Monster Hunter World on the Switch, and that only makes sense. I mean, it only makes sense because Nintendo has been supporting the IP for I don't know, like forever. I don't remember when there was Nintendo and not Monster Hunter. There's always been Monster Hunter and Nintendo. They've always been a duo. Dude, Monster Hunter is a great game. I plan to. I want to get some people into it, but I do know that the UI is pretty bad. The UI for Monster Hunter is very bad. Like, I don't know. Something about the UI is very unlikable, but the gameplay itself is pretty immersive and fun. Yeah, I don't enjoy every Monster Hunter game, and the reason that is because Monster Hunter 3 on the 3DS was so bad. I mean, oh, we got some buffering here. Let me actually lower the quality. 'Cause it's not like I'm gonna be watching this and yeah, not like I want to watch that in such a high quality. Hold on, let me. Uh, Boom. Plus murdering dinosaurs and dragons, basically. That's always fun. Dude, everyone is saying like Breath of the Wild was inspired by more than just Studio Ghibli. It was inspired. Dude, Etika is. I mean, I watch Etika too. My problem with Etika is he shows this. He doesn't give any attention to the sponsors. I'm a sponsor, right? I'm a sponsor of Etika World Network, and like he doesn't give the sponsors like any attention. He gives the donators he would give a $2 donator more attention than he would give a sponsor. But I have no room to complain because at the end of the day we're supporting him by choice. So also Etika has inspired a lot of my content, and I think that's a very obvious statement. So my other problem is that he goes live either when I'm in school at 4 o'clock in the morning when I cannot watch it, or some other time where it's literally impossible for me to watch. I mean, come on, dude. I've never been to an Etika live stream. Not at all. I haven't been to an Etika live stream at all this year because of that. Like, he would live stream super early / late at night, or on a weekday where he knows everyone's either at work or school, and I mean, it could be a situation. Y'all getting excited for the Switch while I'm just here hugging my Game Boy Color. Relatable. I mean, I've got. Hold on, let me show you. I've been clinging to the 3DS, as you can see. I have two of them here. This one is my old 3DS, and this one's my new 3DS. I finally got this bad boy to work again, so I hacked it, and got all the games that I have on here on it, because as you know, I don't really pirate. I don't pirate, so it's not piracy to Nintendo. It's not piracy if you own one copy of the game. So I got Animal Crossing for my sister to play with me on here. So yeah, and as you can see, oh, it died. I'll charge it later. And I also have the red 3DS. It's in my room somewhere. I have that red 3DS, and it's in my room, and I have this Pikachu edition 3DS with the freaking thing. Piracy, I don't support it, but by all means, if you're having fun playing the games, why does it matter? I mean, not everyone, like I said earlier, money is not in abundance, so whatever drives you to do anything usually involves money. That's just what I'm going to say. Now, I'm gonna say this: when I do get a Nintendo Switch, because it's there, I'm probably gonna get a Nintendo Switch sooner or later. When I do get a Nintendo Switch, nobody's gonna be able to beat me in ARMS, because I played ARMS. Trust me, great game. I have a friend that's an ambassador, so he had the game early. It's fun. I'll look back. I actually want the new 2DS, honestly. Oh, yeah. Once I turned it on, it's still blinking, as you can see. But the screens haven't turned on. It's not bricked or anything, it just does that until it turns off. I'm actually gonna, as you can see, me being, Nintendo. Ever since the ban wave went around, and the thing is, I know that piracy isn't the cause of the ban wave because I haven't pirated a game. Like, if you look at the games, all the games I have are games that I've had before on 3DS. Heck, even this My Hero Academia game. You can see that My Hero Academia game. I mean, how would I even play a freaking Japanese game on a 3DS? That's the reason I sold the game to begin with, because I couldn't play it on the US 3DS because of region lock and all that stuff. You have a comfort grip on your 3DS. I don't understand why those are necessary, to be honest, but I might get one, honestly. I mean, I can't understand something without trying it, so let's see. People in the Discord are like, stop tagging everyone. I don't see it as spam. I mean, this tag is 2 days apart from this tag. It's not like I'm just tagging everyone constantly. Okay, that's a fair statement, because I did just tag everyone last night in the middle of the night, so okay, that one's on me. But other than that, I don't see how. Most of these tags are days apart, at least. You'd recommend it? Yeah, I'll give it a try. Right now, I have this case for my 3DS, and it's cracked because, I drop this thing a lot, hence me even having the case. That's the reason for me having the case. So that's why this sucker doesn't charge normally. I have to either set it on a charging dock, or I have to take the battery out and charge it with another DS. So, look. I have Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I have Sun. I have Pokemon Sun. I have Shadows of Valentia. I have Smash Bros. Animal Crossing, Monster Hunter Generations, Kid Icarus Uprising. I have Majora's Mask 3D, Dragon Ball Fusions, My Hero Academia, Battle for All, Mario Kart 7, Attack on Titan, Pokemon Red Virtual Console. I have my 3DS to heck and back. I have no clue what that means. Oh, and I also have some hacked in Virtual Console games that I actually had. So, can't call Nintendo. The reason for the ban wave has nothing to do with piracy. That's something I can assure you. I'm pretty sure they just want to ban everyone with custom firmware. Hacked. Okay, that makes sense. I hacked my 3DS I actually hacked my 3DS a little bit before the ban wave started happening. So my 3DS had just been hacked before the ban wave. I hacked in ROM hacks into Virtual Console. I remember the intro to Monster Hunter 4 on the 3DS and going into it. I thought that my thoughts were just what the hell is going on. I mean, I when I played Monster Hunter 4, I was happy that I didn't have to play the entire game on my own because with Monster Hunter 3, I got to HR like what? I got to HR 4, Hunter rank 4 before I quit the game. The game is so hard to beat in single player, dude. It's so hard to do anything in single player. You have to grind and grind and grind. It's essentially playing Breath of the Wild on 3DS. If you want to play Breath of the Wild on the 3DS, just buy Monster Hunter 3, where there's no online multiplayer, and boom. I remember Monster Hunter 3 is before they added the hunter styles, the hunting styles like aerial, adept, striker, and all the other ones. Monster Hunter 4 is my favorite because oh god, they added the freaking aerial mechanics. They added mounting, toppling, all that, dude. Yeah, Monster Hunter just sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo, to be honest. That even sounds like that to me. But that's what they chose to make everything. They chose to name everything, and they chose to give everything a name that's very confusing to listen to people talk about. So we have 10 more minutes until this thing starts. So yeah. Once this thing starts, I will be getting rid of the little bar at the bottom, so you don't have to worry about that being there the entire time. The bar at the bottom will be gone once the presentation starts. My question is, how long does this thing go on? Because if this thing is 6 hours like yesterday's presentation, I am in for a long sitting. I'm in for a long sitting. In fact, actually, let me go use the bathroom real fast. said you said 3 hours probably. Okay, 3 hours is doable, but 6 hours like yesterday, Jesus Christ. Also, I brought some things to show you guys. I brought my Kali amiibo. You guys have no clue how hard this thing was to get. Those are super rare, even to this day. Those are really hard to get. And I have two Pikachu figurines. I have the McDonald's one and I have the Pokemon Center one. So yeah. And this one is you can't get this anymore, and I'm pretty sure you can't get the McDonald's one anymore either. So yeah. If Yeah, so you guys know that I like Splatoon now, and you guys also know that I like Pokemon now. So I'm not really hyped about this because I'm not really hyped about this. Really, I'm probably not going to be able to afford the stuff, and thus my interest is pretty low. Yeah, I'm mostly here for the 3DS. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't have a Switch, so there's nothing on the Switch for me to be excited about. I can still be hype, because I do plan to get a Switch, as I said, but there's nothing for me to be hype about, really, because I don't have a Switch. And, of course, if I do get a Switch, I still have to buy the games, so... I see the Squid Sister amiibo every time I go to Toys R Us. Jesus Christ, really? They're, like, super hard to find here in Indiana, dude. I'd be lucky to even find a Kali amiibo. I know the Maria amiibo, the one I have, is harder to find than the Kali amiibo. So I see the squid. Oh. Yeah, I'm one of those 86K people. So yeah, I know Nintendo's getting more views than Sony and Microsoft. So I know they're definitely getting more viewers than both of those companies. Because Nintendo, everyone has their eyes on Nintendo right now. Because they just released the Switch. I mean, why wouldn't people have their eyes on Nintendo? To be fair. Just putting some hand sanitizer on, because why not? I mean, wait, I just had to take a triple take. Thought I saw a spider. 91K. Yeah, it's steadily growing. We only have like 5 minutes left until it starts. So 5 minutes until this thing starts. So yeah, I mean, you guys are. My reaction is gonna be priceless if they like. I guarantee you, if they show off anything for another Smash game, even if it's just a port of Smash 4 to the Switch, if they show off anything Smash related, my reaction is gonna be priceless. I guarantee. Nintendo has more viewers, but also more abusers because all of the fan games and they're taking down as well as the whole bandwave thing. Oh man, Nintendo, they're on some sore grounds right now. But hey, they're getting more viewers because, like I said, everyone has their eyes on Nintendo, whether it be for good reasons or bad reasons. They also have people that that are upset about the Switch because, like I said, the Switch does feel rushed. Therefore, and because it's rushed, it's not getting a lot of games for it, not just yet anyway. And people are complaining about that. I mean, the console was rushed. It did have a rush release, so Kirby Air Ride 2 on Switch. I don't know anything about Kirby games. I've never played a Kirby game. I know that they're for the younger audience of Nintendo, so. But I haven't played a single Kirby game. I'm just not interested in it. 100K viewers, dude. Microsoft yesterday only got to like 100, no, 200K viewers. So I know Nintendo's gonna get more viewers, um, pretty quickly here as we're getting down to the final minutes here. Let me actually just click that, and yeah, I'm just gonna disable the chat on the stream because we're getting down into the final few minutes here. I hope you guys are ready. Hold yourselves tightly. My heart is pounding too, guys. You have no idea. My heart is pounding. Like, look, I have my 3DSs here. And if I had a Switch, I would probably be showing that on stream too. Heck, I'd probably be playing it with you guys right now while we're waiting, like EA Studios is. I hopped in his stream earlier, actually. Yeah, no, I subbed to him. Sub to who? Oh, never mind. Ant Dude can tell you a lot about Kirby games. Ah, man. How many viewers do they have right now? Oh, it just shows up as one view because of me. Nice. Let me just fast forward here. The buffering earlier. Oh, I have OG YouTube, so my YouTube app looks differently. I have OG YouTube. And that basically just gives you all the YouTube Red features for free. Shows how hackable YouTube is, honestly. And it has a built-in ad blocker, but I turn it off. I turn my ad blocker off on this because I like to support YouTubers. That's fair. If I subscribe to a YouTuber, it's because I want them to make money off of their content. It's because I feel like they deserve to make money off of their content. YouTubers like Blasphemous HD, it's unfortunate that they kind of quit YouTube. They kind of left YouTube because of YouTube's algorithm thing going on. I mean, YouTube was supposed to be this platform where people could express themselves, and now it's this platform where everyone has to censor themselves on a certain level, and that's not fun now. It doesn't. It's kind of stupid in my opinion. I mean, having to censor ourselves. Also, when the stream starts, let me know how the audio levels are for the playback, because I want to know if you guys can hear the audio fine. Let me see if I can get my man Snivy here. Alrighty, let me message this dude. We have 2 minutes, 1 minute now. We have one more minute until this thing starts. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Get hype, guys. Get hype. I have trouble hearing you from normally I had to spike my speaker volume for it. Hmm. I wonder. I think the broadcast audio might actually be louder than my microphone audio. Hmm. I'm not sure if it's the headphones, the microphones picking up my voice, or the phone mic. Right now, I just actually need to straighten this out. Are you guys hyped though? Are you guys indeed ready? Because it's about to get real. We have one more minute. Okay. Let's get a countdown in chat going. We have 30 more seconds until this thing starts, so let's get hyped. Come on. Get hyped, dude. It's over, guys. It's about to begin any second now. It is actually 12 o'clock now. So any moment it should be starting. I mean, 10, 9. Oh God, guys, it's really time. It's really time. It's really time. Uh-oh. Okay, this is arms. There's nothing else this can be. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so we got some more arms footage. Dude, this game is fun. Rocket League? We're getting Rocket League on a Switch? Dude, we're getting Rocket League on the... Yo! I should have saw this coming, but dude, yo! They don't even have this on the Xbox. They have this on the PS4. Okay, we got Pokken here. No one cares about Pokken, guys, so I'm not even gonna be picking up this game. So okay, we got FIFA. We already knew that FIFA was gonna be on the Switch, so I'm hype about Rocket League now. So that's giving me more of a reason to buy a Switch. Because I want to play me some Rocket League, yo. That's a good game. It's fun. They don't even have it on the Xbox, yo. Alright, Splatoon 2. We all know about this. Okay. We got FIFA 18, Rocket League. Dude, Rocket League is a... I suggest every one of you guys try Rocket League out. I mean, I don't care about Pokken Tournament DX. It's time, guys. It's really time for the Nintendo Spotlight, guys. It's really time. It's really time, guys. We just actually got the Rocket League reveal. I know, right? What is Reggie stirring up? Oh, Mario Odyssey. Yo, I need to pick me up one of those Nintendo Switches, like right now. Mario Odyssey looks pretty hot, guys. It looks pretty sweet. So we got some more Mario Odyssey footage right here. Is this Mario Odyssey? Wait, it looks like Xenoblade. Yeah, I thought so. Xenoblade. I knew we were gonna get some more Xenoblade footage. I'm not much of a Xenoblade fan. I played Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles X, but I enjoyed Xenoblade Chronicles X more than I did Xenoblade Chronicles. That's just my personal opinion, but they're both fun games, but they're just not my cup of tea. I wouldn't overreact to a trailer of a new game. Yo, why does this look like why does this suddenly give me an Overwatch vibe? Dude, the 3DS port is not at all bad. I'm surprised that the 3DS had no lag spikes. Is that the new Monado? Okay, that's not a Monado. Wait, is it the Monado? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it could be the Monado. This looks like I'm not gonna lie, this game looks pretty heated. This game looks like some heat. Literally. Literally. Yo, now I know what this looks like. It looks like Mirage Sessions. Yeah, that might be the Monado. I don't see them showing off any of the art, so it might not be at the same time. So his name is Rex, okay. Yo, that guy looks like Magnus. Yo, how much are you willing to bet that character is based off of Magnus, and he has the same voice actor as Magnus? How much do you want to bet? Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Okay, that looks like some heat. I might actually pick that game up if I get a Switch. Uh oh. I was gonna say this might be Fire Emblem Warriors, but I'm starting. Yeah, it's Kirby. Kirby Air Ride, I think. Yeah, I'm not much of a Kirby fan, so. Oh snap! Kirby over here jacking him up. He over here getting it. Ugh. Excuse me. I had a joke about that, but I decided to just not tell it. uh, just Kirby, 2018. Okay, what do you have to say, Takahashi? I can't enjoy the journey, to be honest. Uh oh. Uh oh. Come on, give us the Pokemon Sun and Moon facts. Kirby, Death by Friends. Ah. Yeah, I saw that they added um Decidueye and Empoleon. Okay, probably just a port of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Fire Emblem Warriors. I already know it. Has to be. We haven't had any fresh information on this game at all in ages. No, no, it's not Fire Emblem Warriors. I don't think we haven't had any fresh Fire Emblem Warriors information. So, Metroid Prime 4, about time. It's about time, guys. Federation Force died so quickly. Nobody liked that game. Nobody wanted that game. That game sucks. Just the mere fact that it's a 3DS game sucks. Another Yoshi game. This actually looks pretty fun. It gives me a Harmonite vibe. Nah, it wouldn't be Paper Yoshi, because Yoshi would be 2D. It's something along those lines, though. I'm honestly curious. I'm not that big of a Yoshi fan either. But this game looks pretty nice. And I'm not just saying that because it looks like it might be in 4K. I'm saying that because it actually looks nice. 2018. Yeah, we have no information on this game yet. Koei Tecmo Games. I know what this is. Kingdom Hearts. So that means that we're getting Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 3 finally. I know that got announced. I know we're getting Kingdom Hearts 3 finally for the Switch. That is good. Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch is good. Wait, whoa. This isn't Kingdom Hearts. Fire Emblem Warriors. Yo, they fooled me with the Disney thing. Yo, I'm picking up this game on release day. Okay, we got Kamui there. We got Marth, Xander. Yo, his English voice actor sounds disgusting. Okay, so now I know the canon Kamui is the female. This game looks sick, yo. I know there might be character creation in this game. I wouldn't put it past them. Dude, I've been anticipating some more information on this game. Fall 2017, yo, that's doable. DLC? Yo, they're finally announcing this. I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet, by the way. Dude, I said the same thing. Skyrim just looks Nintendo items just look very out of place in Skyrim. A game about a game um a game that literally I mean, they don't seem out of place, but they at the same time they don't seem right in a Skyrim game. I mean, I just want to know if Skyrim on the Switch is going to be moddable. And that's all dependent on whether or not the Switch can get hacked. New armor. Yo, the Shovel Knight though. Korok mask. Master mode, yo. A new game mode. Yo, that Tingle armor set was looking clean. Okay, we all know about the Stone Talus. Lionel. The Master Trials Expansion Pass DLC Pack 1. Okay. Better not cost more than the actual game, though. Got my man Falco. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Let me move this over, actually, so I can see what's going on Discord. There we go. Do they have plans of making these characters playable or something? Because this looks suspect. So what's the deal with showing these characters off? The Champions Ballot Expansion Pass DLC Pack 2. Okay. 19. Why does this cost less than the Fire Emblem Echoes DLC pack? Why? Makes no sense. Hmm. What about my... Uh-oh. Yo, I really wish I had a Switch to play this. I love Splatoon. Yeah, nobody cares about that. I'm just gonna dismiss that right there. Oh, I get what this is. I bet Shofu's gonna be there. I bet all my money he's gonna be there. I remember Shofu went to the Smash Invitational. Ew. Rabbits X Mario. Ew. This game. Ew. Oh, how's it going, Dylan? It just looks like Mario 3D World with some rabbits in there. I wonder the same thing. I mean, I wonder why Nintendo even allowed their IP to get ruined by this Rabbids game. Nah, but Rabbids is actually a pretty fun IP. I'm not gonna lie. I played some of the games. No, one of the games precisely. We got Rocket League here. Now this is where the presentation has got me. This is where the presentation has got my attention. Ooh. Okay. Exclusive customization, exclusive battle cards, cross-network play. Then again, it wouldn't be hard just to just use the same servers as the PS4 and PC use. So let me turn this up because the air just kicked on and I cannot hear anything. You guys can hear me fine, right? There goes that sound that we all love. Ooh, is this Dragon Quest? No, it's not Dragon Quest. Fossil Fighters, probably. Monster Hunter Stories. It's either Fossil Fighters or Monster Hunter Stories. Mario Odyssey. Okay. The video is a bit low. Okay. Can you guys hear now? Just wanted to make sure you guys could hear the video fine. That top hat though is looking clean. Yo, this game is looking nice. If GTA and Mario had kids, this is the product. Better? Okay, thanks. Oh. This music though. Oh! Yo! So basically anything you throw the hat onto, you can control that. Yo. Nobody saw this. Yo. Okay, I have to get this game. I have to now. This music is legit, guys. The music, the gameplay that we're seeing here, it's all legit. They have the little GTA City state. Yo. You can control random NPCs. Okay. I have to get this game. My question is, why does Mario look so weird? We're getting it in October. That's not even bad. We're getting it close to Halloween, actually. Is that the... Okay, stay tuned. Alrighty, so we have a bit of a break. I'm assuming, because if that's the entire presentation, then that's... dude, I was sold when I saw... Like... Dude...
Hey everybody, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2017. We're back for another year. We've got a lot of great game content to show you, and a lot of special guests swinging by as well. But to get things kicked off, we're going to take another look at Super Mario Odyssey. Just saw the video in the Spotlight. It's going to be coming out
so their presentation's over?
Really soon, and we're going to take a look at some gameplay.
So we have no Ultra
I'm Sam
Sun and
from the
Ultra
Treehouse,
Moon.
joined by my colleagues from the Treehouse, Rob, and Scott on the end. And we have some very special guests with us for this segment. We've got the game's producer, Koizumi-san, and the game's director, Motakura-san. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Hi. 今日来ていただきありがとうございました。
はい、楽しみにしてました。
Really looking forward to it.
So I know folks are probably really excited to get into gameplay, but before we jump in, there were a lot of really cool reveals in that video, and I think folks are going to be really interested in all the different directions that you're taking this game. But at the core, there's really
Nintendo didn't
kind of
reveal a
a
lot.
driving philosophy that you've got going. I was wondering if you could tell our viewers a little bit more about that.
このゲームの基本的なコンセプトを
Yeah,
説明
Microsoft
してい
and
きます。
Sony
ま
and
ず今ビ
Ubisoft
デオ見ていただ
revealed
いて
way
ど
more
う
than
でした
Nintendo.
何か
So I hope that's not it. Because
First,
if
could
it
I
is,
just ask
then
you, was there anything you saw in there
I'm a little
that particularly
disappointed.
surprised you
I'm
or
a little
interested you?
underwhelmed.
I gotta say, the first time I saw that T-Rex,
Yeah.
my heart stopped.
The dinosaur was a big
It was so
deal.
exciting.
No, the
Ah,
T-Rex had me
yo,
thinking that that was like legit a
今回の
Boss of Fighter, a new Boss of Fighters game. I would have lost it for a new Boss of Fighters game, dude.
別の国に行った時の驚きをす
But
ご
we
く
did just get a new Boss of Fighters, so.
So we have a theme of going on a journey in this game, but we're also trying to give the player a lot of surprises, and I think the dinosaur is a really big surprise for most.
マリオシリーズってマリオが持ってるその分かりやすさであるとか、可愛らしさであるとか、誰でも分かるような共感というもので、まず作ってきて、今もこれも入ってるんですけども、今回は特に旅の驚きっていうことをすごく、盛り込みたいの
There's
で、
a slight delay on the stream, but
驚きっていうテーマを、
the delay
体験
isn't
もそうだし、
too
ビジ
big.
ュアルもそうだし、
About 10 seconds.
たくさん詰め込んでます。
But we also want to balance that feeling of surprise with some emotional resonance, giving people something that's
You're not
familiar,
missing much.
that's
It's only a
attractive, that's
10-second delay,
really cute from
so.
the Mario series, and bounce people back and forth between the familiar and the surprising.
でそれを体験するための新しいプレイシステムを、
新しい
作りました。それは本倉さんに説明してくれます。
So we've come up with some play systems to get that across as well. So it's not just a look and feel, but a play experience also. And I'd like to turn to Mr. Motsukura to explain that.
今作は帽子を投げて敵や物を操ってとある地球を冒険するっていう
Yo, they don't even need a translator. There's so many weeaboos watching right now.
So the kind of overall story of this game is, you're going around, you're throwing your hat, you're taking over different enemies and objects, and you're traveling the world while you do that.
そのパワームーンっていうのがイコール驚きになっていますので、それを帽子を投げたりいろんなものを操って箱庭を探索してもらえたらと思います。
And we talked about surprise before, but basically the unit of surprise in this game is those power moves. Those always equal a surprise, so you go around, you throw your hat at different things, you control enemies, and you find things that are surprising, and that gives you a power move.
Right on. So let's get into some gameplay. Rob, you're going to take us into New Donk City.
I am.
Hey,
First, I'd like to
that's
take a
pretty
quick look
good.
at the Odyssey, for which the game is
No,
named.
honestly,
It's the ship that Mario uses to travel
if
the
that's
world,
it,
and it's
then-
powered by these power moons, so you keep needing additional thresholds of them to get onto the next kingdom. And
I hope that's
just to
not the
show off a
entire
little bit of the new
broadcast.
moves, obviously there's the hat throw. You can make it stay
I
in
don't know, I
place,
just
which is
expected
sometimes valuable.
a
It can
little bit more.
grab things for you.
We didn't get any really new
There's two
games
kinds of coins, which we'll
revealed.
talk about it a little later on.
And actually, there in that little dialogue box, we saw Cappy.
Oh yeah. Cappy is both the red hat
only
that he's
thing
wearing, and
new
also in his
that was
native
revealed
form,
is a switch
he's
for,
a white top hat.
Rocket
And
League.
so
'Cause
one
I
other
didn't know
move
about
that's
that.
pretty cool is this circular throw, knocks away everything. But let's get down into the city. And as you saw in the trailer, so there's the capture mechanic lets you take over things. It also lets you do fairly exotic things like turn into electricity, travel through wires. So how did the capture mechanic come about?
キャプチャーという仕様を作ったきっかけは何かありましたでしょうか？
そうですね、今作はものすごくいろんな試作
Yo, this
っていう
kinda
も
reminds me of
の
the
を
Lego game.
してから作っています。
So when we were making this game,
With
what
how
we
this
started out
game
doing
just
was making just
kinda
a
vibes
huge
with me. It
amount
kinda
of
reminds me of
different
the Lego
gameplay
game.
prototypes.
このキャプチャーというアクションもそのうちの一つです。
And this capture action was
It plays
just
like a
one of
Lego
those
game.
prototypes.
みんなでアイデアを出し合った中に出てきたんですけども、それをそうですね、2、3日ぐらいで作って遊んでみたらものすごく面白かったので、すぐゲームの中心に入れようと決めました。
So it was
He
just one
jumped
of the
off of
ideas
the
that
ledge.
came up, but we worked on it for 2
I know
or
she's
3
got a
days,
headache now.
and it just instantly turned into something that was really fun, and we decided, well, okay, this should just be the center of this game.
I love how much it encourages that exploration and experimentation that I think the Mario games along
Yeah,
these
I'm pretty
lines are so
confident that
important.
that's not the entire
Super Mario
broadcast, because if it
64,
is,
Super
it's
Mario
very
Sunshine.
underwhelming.
Here we've got so much stuff that just looks interesting, and you're wondering, okay, what will happen if I throw my cap at it? You never really know what's going to happen, so you want to try everything just to see.
何でも試してみたくなる仕様ですね。どういう要素があって。
そうですね、いろんなものに帽子を投げたり試してもらえたらなと思います。
Yeah, I definitely hope people, while they're playing this game, they just throw their hat at everything and try all sorts of different things. Whoops. that was interesting.
So they have the football.
Right now, normally, if you were following the
just
story
everything.
path of the game, you'd be talking to Mayor Pauline, who wants you to recruit musicians. There's one there. But we're going to ignore that right now because there's lots and lots of things to do beyond following the main story of the game. Like possess rockets and turn into rockets
And why
with
wouldn't you do
mustaches.
that if you could? Actually, that's
Pretty
an interesting
interesting.
note there. So you mentioned Mayor Pauline, and I think our sharp-eyed viewers will have noticed that some of the street signs are references to some Donkey Kong characters. We've got some interesting red girders going on here. I wonder, Kozuma-san and Motokurasa-san, if you could tell us a little bit more about this city. It's got some interesting backstory.
やっぱりポリン市長がいて、ユードンクシティという名前がついてると、なんかもっと何かこの都市について説明していただけますか。
そうですね、名前もそうですし、ポリンってドンキーコングのキャラクターで何かのゲームに関係がありそうですけど、今日はちょっとあまり詳しく言えないんですけど。
So certainly you can tell that Pauline
Aye.
is from Donkey Kong, and the name New Donk City probably leads you to a couple of hints, but we can't get into too much of it today.
And I like the shirt you're wearing, by the way.
That is a
Good
snazzy
choice
shirt.
today.
お楽しみに。
Please look forward to hearing more about that.
I gotta take the long way.
Oh, good luck. And this is interesting here where we see, I mean, really throughout New Donk City, and I think throughout the world, we've got
This game looks pretty
these
nice.
really fun playground elements where you're bouncing on things, you're jumping on things, you're swinging. Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about how you came up with that kind of play mechanic in the game?
Oh, I get it. He got a moon because he went into the rocket and went into the sky. That makes sense. It doesn't, but it does. So.
なんか遊び場っぽい雰囲気を出せるようになんか考え方ありますか。
はい。
Well,
まず
I'm gonna go get an
その
ice cream
試作
salad
っていう
and
のは
hope that this
ものす
isn't,
ごく
you
いっ
know,
ぱい
the
遊びを作ってい
entire
ます
thing.
それをこう配置してステージっていうものを作りますまず
So, going back to that prototyping process I was talking about before, we obviously create lots and lots of different ones, lots and lots of different game ideas. And then next what we think about is where to place them within the stage.
そこにそのアートであるとか具体的なものを載せて遊ん
Alrighty.
でみます
So, we put it in the stage, we combine it with different art assets, kind of like real things to see what it might actually look like or work in game, and then try playing.
I wonder what engine. I wonder what
そうする
the
とも
engine
っとこう
of this
したいと
game
か
is like.
いろんな意見が出てくる
Because
の
the
で
physics
それ
are
をさら
pretty,
に
they're pretty
そこ
weird.
に上乗せして作っています
And then, obviously out of that, different things come up like, oh, maybe we could do this a little bit differently, maybe this could actually work like this instead, and then we kind of add that to it, and the process just continues from there.
なので先ほどちょっと出たタクシーなんかをジャンプさせるのもスーパーマリオサンシャインでもちょっと似たような仕様があったのでそういうところからちょっとヒントを得ています
And so, you saw before, we were able to jump on top of the taxi, and that's something that was sort of in Super Mario Sunshine at that time. So in that way, we're also getting hints from past games.
Can I quickly interject that as I mentioned, the goal right now is to recruit these musicians. When I was first playing this game for a feedback report for the development team, I could not figure out how to get to this guy on the top of this building. You can just barely see him. He's a speck right now in that triangular building. And the way I eventually found to do it was to take a really long fall. And that worked.
Oh, I feel bad for his knees.
A bit to my surprise. And I wanted to know, when you saw that report from me, what was that a problem to be solved? Was that a cool thing? What was that?
でこの前はNCR の報告書を書いていくときに、こういうふうにトランペットのバンドなのに到着できますよと書いてましたが、それを見てちょっと困っていたんでしょうか。
はい、それは読んだんですけれども、今日ここでプレイするとは思わなかったです。
Yeah, I did read that. I didn't know you were going to be playing that right now.
Troublemaker.
でもこう、
Well, I also know the real way. Or another way.
本当のやり方も分かってます。
でも自分でこういろんなプレイの仕方を探してもらえたらと思うんですけども、それもスーパーマリオ64やスーパーマリオサンシャインから続くものだと思います。
But you found your own way to play it, and letting users play around with the game and find their own ways of doing things. That's something that goes way back in 3D Mario, Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine as well.
So this is actually one of the two kingdoms that's going to be playable on the show floor. The show floor, of course, isn't open yet, so we don't have folks playing the game at this moment, but I'm really looking forward to talking to folks after they've played it, because I think there's so many different ways to problem solve and find moons in these kingdoms. I'm not even sure folks will find everything over the course of the show, but it's going to be interesting to find out how different people approached completing some of these objectives.
But the game encourages so much experimentation because you aren't kicked out of the level every time you find a moon. There is no reason not to investigate every little thing you can see that might be interesting. There's no time limit. There's no disincentive. There's lots and lots of cool stuff. Whoa! Okay.
Yeah, that is a very interesting change that adds, I think, to the immersion in the kingdoms. When you think about Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, whenever you got
Nintendo just
whatever the
uploaded their
collectible
Nintendo
objective was,
Spotlight
depending on
E3
the game you were playing,
2017. So.
you get bumped out of the area.
I get a
and
feeling
you
that
come
that
back in, but
was the
here,
entire
since you're not
presentation.
going to get booted out of the kingdom,
Very underwhelming.
there's a lot of encouragement to just
But,
go check out that weird thing you saw on the horizon, because you can still continue with whatever your primary objective is. Oh no! But then, keep on tracking and finding moons.
Another reason to explore everything is that there's very little punishment
So
for
we don't
dying.
get any
I just
more
lost
new
10
reveals.
coins, and there's lots. So, and I get to try
Nintendo
again right
actually
away.
revealed the least. Not a bad thing, but it's
It's
just
also worth mentioning
underwhelming.
that the
They
bullet
didn't
bills
reveal
here are coming out
anything
with visors
new,
on, so they cannot be captured until you knock their hats off, because an enemy with a hat is the scariest thing in this game.
We all anticipated or knew about the things that they
conscious of your
revealed,
headwear.
Leave it to
Well, apparently
Nintendo.
this is not my day for this challenge.
That's right, third time's a charm, right?
Yeah. And if at first you don't succeed, give up on the third attempt.
I'm just looking at the space where we saw other sections of New Dog City, and looking here, I'm just so impressed with the texture work that's been done. And I feel like every time I see a new build of this game,
Oh man.
more and more of these textures
I think
are
that was the whole
jumping
thing.
out at me. It's really
Let me
fun to
see.
see in person.
It is a gorgeous game, and we have some other segments later on in the stream that are going to highlight some especially pretty areas.
Oh, you got this.
Yeah.
And well, I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed. Yes.
Thank you.
One thing that we haven't mentioned yet that we probably should talk a little bit about is the fact that you're playing with Joy-Con with the wrist straps attached.
Yes.
And that's a really fantastic way to play this game. It of course supports Pro Controller and other controller options, but you can do so much with the motion controls, and throwing Cappy feels very intuitive.
Yeah. I'm going to switch to a different section of the game where I show the sand world, which is also playable on the show floor. So give me just a moment
Oh,
here.
no worries. But I do love that as you're experimenting, and I think we'll see folks doing that on the show floor here, so many of your gestures will affect how Cappy moves, that while you're holding the Joy-Con with the wrist straps attached, you really want to just try moving your arms in different directions. Like, okay, I'm going to try throwing up, I'm going to throw down, throw out. But I was really impressed by how well that implementation was put into play. Here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, this place is so pretty.
So here we're in the Sand Kingdom, in the town of Tostarena. And they had a problem now because it's all frozen. Everything is cold for reasons, of course, that Mario will eventually solve.
Yeah, actually, if you hang still for a second, we can show his little idle animation when he's
Oh,
cold.
yeah.
It's really cute.
Oh, he's cold.
I love the locals here, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's distracted by the local.
It looks like
dancing
that was
around,
the
but if
entire
he's by
thing.
himself, then he really
I'll stick
shivers.
around though,
Oh, poor Mario.
Yeah. So let's see
just
here.
in case.
One thing I did want to show off is, so as we mentioned, there's two kinds of coins in this game, and for I believe the first time in the mainline Mario series, you can actually buy things with your coins. And I wanted to ask the developers how that came up. That currency should be worth currency.
なんでコインで買い物できるようにしたいと思ったんでしょうか。
はい、今回はコインを本当にお金として扱おうと思いました。
So we wanted, coins to be used as coins in this game. Actually, use them as money.
外国に行った時にその国のお金ってすごいなんか印象に残ってないですか？
And I think you'll agree. If you go to a foreign land, one of the things that makes the biggest impression on you is the currency.
これ使えるのとか思ったりしないですか？
You kind of look at it and you think, wait, is this real? Can I use this?
今回はマリオもいろんな国を旅しますので、その国その国のコインというものを用意しています。
And since Mario is going around to all these different kingdoms in this game, we wanted to make sure that there was a currency for each one.
要素はコレクトするコインの要素になっていますので、集めたものでコスチュームを変えたり、お土産を買うことができます。
And they're collectible items, so you can use them to buy different outfits or buy souvenirs.
お土産
Speaking of,
買うの楽しいですね。
Yeah, and it's always fun to buy souvenirs, right?
Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
speaking of shopping, we are now in Crazy Cap.
So there's two kinds of coins as we mentioned. The purple ones are unique to the local kingdom. The yellow ones can be used in any shop. I'm going to buy, because the guy at the door said maybe I should. I'm not living up to their dress code. Maybe I should buy some clothes to fit in better. I'm going to buy
I'm
a
underwhelmed.
local sombrero
Looks
and
like that was the
poncho.
whole thing.
And wait till you see how adorable Mario looks.
Being adorable. I just love the shopkeeper.
Yeah, and their huge stack of hats.
He's so
That's a
cute.
bummer.
And you can see some of the souvenirs you can buy there that you can use to decorate the inside of the ship.
Nice.
And now I'm rocking this look.
Yeah, that's
Let's
a bit of a
go
bummer
try
there.
that door again. So my capabilities are the same. You know, it's still Cappy, even though he's turned into a different kind of hat now. He can turn into any kind of headwear apparently. Exotic superpower. And all right, so I go over and talk to this guy.
See if you meet the expectations now. Ooh, snappy and lively.
Snappy and lively. I think the hat is the one and the poncho is the other. All right. And this is, of course, what the goal I was working toward all this time.
I love all these little moments of surprise where you never really know what's going to happen
Yeah.
when you
Why
get
did I
into
want to
these
get in this
spaces.
room? I don't know. I wanted to get in this room so I could play a guitar.
You want to get in because it's locked.
Yeah, exactly. So then we're going to move on to some more traditional 3D Mario gameplay over this direction.
Now that you are
Yo,
terribly well dressed, it's time to go do some
a
exploring.
game that's
Yeah.
like a
I
new
think so.
game
Must be on the right
reveal
track.
wouldn't have hurt. But hey, Nintendo is known for this stuff. I
So
think
notice
this, I
that
think
by
this is
using the
the
motion controls, I can actually
first
use
time
the
they
little homing
they
function
revealed
on the hat
this little.
more easily. It is possible with the button controls only, but it's much more difficult.
Yeah, that was the entire thing.
All right, the classic Goomba.
Yeah.
Theirs was
And
only
let's just do a big
26
one for-
minutes, while in
For
comparison,
that. And
Sony and Microsoft.
Yeah.
And that's,
Theirs
I guess
was
something
like
folks are
6
probably noticing here. So you're not
No, theirs
capturing
was like
those
2
Goomba.
hours
It's
each.
not every single enemy that's capturable.
That's true.
You've got to find the special ones.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's having a good eye.
The least they could have
Just
did was,
experimenting a lot with
had
your cap.
I
Sega
think they're a shade bigger, the
come
ones you
through,
can capture, but I'm not positive of that.
Nice.
So bullet bills, of course, are useful because you can fly with them. And now I've got to very quickly capture my right
Yeah,
back.
I'm a little underwhelmed. Not gonna
And
lie.
with bullet bills, you can only capture them for a limited amount of time because at some
Not
point
even
they're
a
just gonna
little,
blow
very
up.
underwhelmed.
So you have to be a little mindful of what you're doing.
Yeah, you
when
only
you've
get
got
so
a
much
bullet
time
bill.
with the explosive guys.
Can't complain though because you know.
And then almost to one of my favorite bits in this level.
I just thought there'd be
Oh, yeah,
more,
the next bit you're
more
coming up to.
news.
Yeah.
Blew my mind the first time I saw it.
So
And
this
Nintendo
place has
hyped
these
this
murals
up
that look
like
like they're
so much.
decorated in this
They wanted us to
cool
look forward to
old school aesthetic,
E3,
and I'm just
and
gonna
this
go
is
right
the
on in.
presentation we get.
And I've still got my costume.
So,
Yeah,
Quincy was
Rocket
on the
League is
Road
like
Course,
the
I think we
only
definitely need to hear a little
thing-
bit more background about why you added this into the game because it's so cool, but it's so unexpected as well. I think.
なんでこのような 2D の8ビットマリオのところも入れたい
Rocket League, Rocket League.
3D の部分は気持ちよく
It's not even really
観
new.
察できる
It's
よ
just
うに
support.
比較的おおらかに
So we wanted to make
But,
something that would
do
be
you guys think I should
sort of
end
a
the stream
contrast
here,
with the 3D
or no?
stages that you're able to explore very freely in.
2D の部分はもう少し細かく緊張感のある構成になっています
You know, the 2D,
I'm probably
the 2D
gonna end it
spaces are kind
off
of more
very
confined, they're
soon.
more precise, you know, it's more like kind of
And if they if they
sort of
start
traditional
revealing anything else,
platforming
I'll just pick it back
同
up.
じス
You
テージ
know.
の中でもそういった違った遊びっていうのを入れたかった
But also
It's
within
very
the 2D stages, as you
lackluster.
can see, we wanted to have a lot of different
Oh, yo,
varieties.
is that a link
もう
between
昔からも
Worlds reference and
ゲー
Zelda?
ムが好きな人にも楽しんで
That
もらえる
indeed is.
ビジュアルになっていると
I see what they did there.
And
They're
of
not
course, you know,
slick
with the
at all.
visuals, we're hoping it's something, you know, the people who enjoyed kind of those classic nostalgic games also get a kick out of as well.
So one thing I'd love to show off when we're getting out toward the end of this space is just how much the music changes when we're transitioning back and forth. 'Cause I know we've been
Yeah,
chatting,
very
maybe it's hard for some
underwhelmed,
folks to
guys.
hear what's been going on here, but if we just pop in and out of that warp pipe, It's a pretty impressive transition.
But
when the music changes.
it wasn't bad. It was just
Oh, but there's no warp pipe up here.
Just start
hyped up more than
Yeah.
it should have been.
Yeah,
But you can now see that it's more
Then
of a
again,
naturalistic
it's like that
construct.
with any
So I'm gonna
with any
skip ahead
Nintendo presentation.
and
so.
show off the last part of this scenario.
You know, you guys can expect me to
Okay,
live stream
so
these more.
for that, I will need these. Wrist straps, people. Always wrist straps.
Yes.
But yeah, I think I might be ending this off soon.
All set to jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning too that we're only covering a tiny bit of what is in this kingdom. There's so much
Yeah,
more to
there's-
do and explore.
There's just a ridiculous amount. All right, so here we are. This is much later in the level. I'm still got my snappy outfit though, and watch these bullet bills transition out of the 2D, and then
Yeah,
I'm gonna use one to
I'm gonna end it off
break open
here.
this wall.
So another
Thank
thing
you
that's
to
really handy
each and
about bullet
every one of
bills
you
is
who
capture
came
target.
by
You'll see
to
here,
watch this with me.
when you're trying to
And
target for really precision
let me
flying, it's got a
know,
little bit of
let me
a
know
headlamp. Oh, no,
in the
no,
Oh, I'm
Discord
doomed.
That's okay.
what game you're
But it's
hyped
got a
up
little bit
more.
of a headlamp,
What-
so
what
you
game
can
you're hyped
kind
up
of
more
use that to
for.
line yourself
Yeah.
up.
I
It's
know
super
me
handy.
personally, I'm hyped up for Rocket League on the Switch.
That's okay, 'cause you get to see this cute little 2D to 3D
I'm also
transitioning
hyped
animal.
about Fire Emblem Warriors, but I can just get that on the 3DS. I know the 3DS release will probably come out before the
Alright, you got this.
Switch release, so.
All right, here we
But
go.
yeah, take it easy, everybody. Have yourselves a good one.
And with bullet bills, you can also give yourself little
yeah.
speed bursts as well, shaking the joy